Hi, friends. I wanted to come on here and talk about 10 reasons strong women approach relationships differently and kind of go into some of my experience with certain ones. Um, so, number one is they aren't looking for a relationship to save them. I don't know if I've actually ever thought that by getting into a relationship I was looking for a guy to save me. Even if I haven't been sure of myself, I've never tried to put that on someone else to make me feel whole or to make me feel better. I just don't want to have to put that responsibility on someone else. I think before you even get into a relationship, I can't say that you should feel secure because I know at times I have certain insecurities. I feel like I've worked on a lot of them and I feel a little bit stronger about certain ones. There's definitely room for improvement, but I feel like that's something that you should take care of yourself within yourself instead of putting that on someone else. So I've never really looked at trying to be in a relationship or look for a relationship so someone else can save me from, that's something that you need to do yourself. So definitely I have never really looked at being in a relationship or looked for a guy to try and save me. So don't do that within yourself. And sometimes it's better to do that within yourself before you get into a relationship. And I feel like as you get older, you realize that. Number two, strong women know what they want. I think for my first marriage, I was super young, so I didn't really, it's not that I didn't know what I wanted. I had a lot of doubts, for sure, especially in the beginning before I married him, and then even after, within a year of being married. And then now with my second marriage, I wasn't even sure if I knew what I wanted even back then either. I definitely know now what I want. Definitely. I think as you get older, you're more sure of yourself, of what you want. And I definitely know what I don't want and what I do want. So yeah, I think it comes with age. Kind of knowing what you want. It's like when you're younger and you're not sure of what you want to do with your life, or you don't know what career you want to follow. You're just, I think that is something that as you get older you realize you don't have time for games, and you're just sure of yourself on what you want. Number three, they view relationships as an equal partnership. Yes, I don't want to have to do everything myself. It should be balanced. Both partners, it's teamwork. It shouldn't just be on one person. A relationship is not one-sided. I know in my marriage right now, I'm always talking to people about this, but he doesn't believe in fighting. And I'm not saying that you have to fight all the time, but fighting is sometimes healthy. I'm not saying you got to fight 24/7. That's not healthy, but it's one-sided because I will sit there and feel like I'm talking to myself because he doesn't really respond or communicate. He's like, I don't like to argue. Well, nobody likes to argue, but everybody fights and everybody argues, and that's just part of a relationship. And I think it's worse when it's just silent. There's nothing else left to say. So I feel like that, when it goes down that road, there's just not really anything. There's no turning back. With my ex-husband, we fought and swore at each other and we argued, and I can get over stuff pretty quickly. But with my husband now, it's like he doesn't, I feel like nothing ever gets resolved because he doesn't talk about it. So yes, it should be an equal partnership. You should feel like it's a relationship takes two people, not just one. Number 4, they know how to handle their emotions. I definitely feel like I have more control over my emotions now than I did. Again, that comes with age, with like a lot of things. So I try to like look at the positive, especially with how chaotic my life has turned out to be. I try to look at the positive on a lot of stuff. And my mom's always like, why are you laughing at your situation? And I'm like, I have to laugh. Not laugh, but like look at the positive, or look at I don't know. It's just, I can't sit there and cry about it. It's not going to change anything. So I just try to laugh things off. Not that I'm not trying to take it serious. I have to look at it that way. But I do. I think I'm more aware, and I'm more mindful of how I react to situations, and I try to take a deep breath and try to control my emotions better than I definitely did before. Number 5, strong women aren't afraid of conflict. No. I don't have time to sit there and sugarcoat things. I try not to nag, because I myself hate hearing people nag, but I'm not afraid to say what needs to be done or how I feel. I try to say it in more of a positive way than a negative way. Like, I don't try to yell about how I feel or try to do it in the morning, because nobody wants to hear that stuff in the morning. But I definitely try. I'm not afraid of saying that there's a problem and it needs to be fixed, or at least tried to be fixed, or work towards it being fixed. Number 6, they look at a relationship as a team. Like I said before, for number 3 about equal partnership, it's teamwork. You guys have to work together in order for a relationship to survive. You can't just expect one partner to do all of it. That's not how any relationship works, whether you're a mother and a daughter. Like, if it's just one, like if you have a mother-daughter relationship that's having issues, you can't expect like that daughter to always be the one reaching out. It has to be both people. It has to, like my son and I, if we argue about something, it can't just be him taking the time and putting in the effort. So it's not just a husband-wife relationship or a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. It's any type of relationship that you have one other person, you have to both work at it. They don't get jealous easily. I don't think I do. I'm pretty open. I don't get jealous of other women around, like the people I've been in a relationship with. I can usually tell if, I like, especially my close friends, I trust them with my whole heart, and that's why they're so close to me. I can usually tell when someone doesn't have good intentions, or they're super flirty and stuff, and they can be super flirty and everything. You really just have to have that trust and know that you have that trust in that person that you have decided to be in a relationship with. It's all about trust. If you don't have trust, there's no point or no reason to be in a relationship with someone. So when it comes to jealousy, I'm not I feel like if I'm jealous and I have a reason to be, and it's because that person is, I don't trust that person, then I shouldn't even be in that relationship. So that's a sign telling me I need to get out. Number 8, strong women aren't just looking for something casual. That's true. I'm at a point right now, I am actually separated and going through a divorce for the second time around. And right now, I feel like after, I settle down and kind of work on myself for a little bit, I feel like I'm usually not for casual relationships, but because of my 2 failed marriages, I'm not ready for something more serious. I feel like I need to take time, just focus on me. I've only tried the dating thing once, right before I married the first time. And it was super hard. I felt, even though I wasn't exclusive with either one of the guys that I was dating, I just felt bad, because I felt bad if I was hanging out with one and lying to the other. And I was like, I don't know how guys do this. And I know girls do it too, but that's the only time I've tried that. Maybe it's better for me if I did that. Like, I feel like once my heart is involved, I get in trouble and I get hurt, and I'm so jaded from these 2 failed marriages that I think maybe a casual relationship would actually maybe be good for me. Just because you're not in 2 serious relationships and you're just looking for something casual doesn't mean that you're not a strong woman. I'm just saying some of these, how they approach, I think people just approach things differently. But that one, I don't know if I agree with that one, because that doesn't make you not a strong person if you don't want a serious relationship. Because again, a lot of women out there, and a lot of men, I've known men that are friends of mine that have been cheated on or just not had the best luck in relationships, and they're super jaded and they don't want anything serious, at least for the time being. They just want something, casual, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that you're not a strong person. So by any means, don't think that doesn't mean that you're not strong. Number 9, they run from negativity. I do. I do. I don't, especially because of my kids, even though they do put me in a negative mindset, especially my middle child, but I do try to be as positive as I can be. I try to look at the happier side of things, or if there's a situation and it's not the greatest situation, I try to look at what could be better or what we could get out of it that's going to be positive. So yes, I do run away from negativity. There's certain people in my life that I know can be a little on the negative side, and I try to distance myself. Not a whole lot, not just completely taking them out of my life, but I try to just keep my distance a little and not see them as often or talk to them as often, but once in a while, which is good. It's like I take them in small doses. That's all I can do. And number 10, they have their own goals and dreams. Yes. I feel like this comes with age. As you get older, you feel like you know what you want. So that goes hand in hand with wanting, knowing what your goals and dreams are. When it came to massage, I was super nervous and anxious when I started school. I thought, I'm not going to be able to do this. And I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I stuck through it. Graduated. I love my career. I'm super passionate about it. And now, like with the continuing education classes, I absolutely love it. I love all the different modalities that there are. It brings so many different things that I can do for my clients to make them, feel at their best. I was certified in cupping. I'm going to be certified in, I'm taking something for reflexology and aromatherapy, and I'm just super excited about those. I'm super excited to continue learning to do new modalities. My goal is to, once my daughters are in school full time, I would love to see if I could go back to school for acupuncture. That is my goal because I love Chinese medicine and I love learning about it. I was looking at maybe doing esthetician as well, so I'd have a dual license. I just want to continue learning as much as I can. And my goal is to also move out from where I'm at now and move closer to where I work. So I have a few goals in mind of what I want and how to reach them. I'm trying to work towards that. And I just want to be able to give my kids the best that I can with what I have. And yeah, so those were the 10 reasons strong women approach relationships differently. And again, it doesn't always mean, everybody's different. Everybody grows at their own pace. So it doesn't mean if you approach a relationship a certain way, doesn't mean that you're not strong. I feel like I have grown a lot and become stronger because of the experiences that I have had to go through. And they haven't been easy, but they've taught me a lot. And I'm just grateful for my beautiful children. They're the world to me. And I'm grateful and thankful for my career, and I'm so glad that I pushed through and I got through it, and I'm so happy, with what I've had so far. So for any of you out there that you think anybody out there that needs to listen to this, and if you want to share this message with anyone, please share, subscribe to my channel. I love doing these one-on-one videos. I love filming my daughters, but sometimes they can get a little crazy. So, so yes, please share, like, and subscribe. Please leave me comments. Let me know what you guys would like to see more of, or if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them on my channel. Okay? I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Take care. Bye.